It's another nice day to do a little native brook trout fishing. Temperature is really nice, probably only about 70 degrees out here. Nice and breezy. I actually felt cold waking up this morning and stepping outside, so you know, big change of weather, giving you a little taste of an early fall maybe. And so it also did just get a little bit more rain, so while the creeks aren't going to be super high, it still should be at a fishable level and much better than what I was dealing with in my last video. Yeah, so get down to the creek and start fishing, see what happens. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I was just here a few days ago filming a video. I actually did catch a couple of fish on dry flies, which was really fun, but obviously if you guys watched that video, you know it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. This creek seemed to underperform compared to its nearby, whatever you want to call it, the other creek that's nearby. So, but I think we're going to fish both of them today. I'm not going to be hiking up this stream as much. I'm just going to be driving along and pulling off for the good stuff, just because, you know, it's very unpredictable. Let's try down in here. We might have spooked something standing this directly, like standing directly over top of it, but you never. Oh, I guess we didn't. That was already a bite. I don't think it was very big, but that indicator clearly moved, and I actually felt the fish tugging there for a second. So, yeah, that's good. All right, before we hop in the car and drive further upstream, I think we're gonna try this spot from on top of the bridge where we know there's always something hanging out. Whether they bite or not is a question, but there's always fish here. Got him. Good brookie. There we go. Oh, he came off right down there. Well, that was our first fish we've hooked today. I was actually very solid brook trout. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, the only way to land them is to pull them up over the bridge, and that's very difficult to do that without getting them to come off the hook. Oh well. Yeah, at least we hooked a nice like 5-6 inch brookie. That's still cool. All right, one more drift along here, and I think we're gonna head upstream. Give this pool a try. Caught a fish here last time, so maybe there'll be more up there. They're willing to bite today, but maybe not. Doesn't look like anything's happening. You know, this is such a great looking creek. I mean, look where I'm standing. Underneath this beautiful waterfall, you know, some decent pools, but I mean, the fish, they just are not biting today. Or really recently at all at this creek, they have not been biting. It's very frustrating because this used to be the spot where I go when I wanted to catch a lot of fish and I wanted to catch some of the biggest brookies that I've caught have come from this creek. You know, so I don't know. I'm hoping come the fall, you know, and into the winter, it bounces back and the fishing gets a lot better. For now, we're gonna make one more stop on this creek. Gonna drive up to a really deep pool on the downside of a bridge. We're gonna fish that, and then if that doesn't work, I think we're gonna head across the mountain and fish the other creek I wanted to fish today. All right, this is going to be the last stretch of water we're going to fish today. As you can see, though, really promising looking. The deepest pool on the creek. So in the summertime, this should be where all those big fish go to seek shelter from the low conditions, you know, that make them very vulnerable to predators and such, you know. So I'm excited. Last time we did not catch anything out of this pool, but and actually, if I'm being completely honest, I couldn't tell you why that was the case. It's very shocking to me, but hopefully we can get a different result today. Oh, a fish. See that he just exploding on my indicator. I might try dry fly here before I leave, because that looked like a decent fish, came up and tried to eat the indicator. Shocking to me that you know, with the nymph literally being right there, that they wouldn't try to eat that as well, considering how aggressive brook trout usually are. But you know, for whatever reason, they just seem to completely ignore it, and it's always so frustrating. But yeah, so no fish at this creek. That is a little sad, not gonna lie. At least the last time we were here, at least we caught fish. So, oh well, let's see what happens at the next creek. Okay, first stop on the second creek of the day. Maybe we'll turn the day around here and start catching some fish, who knows. Oh, we got a fish! No way. I wasn't even recording, I was just lifting it out of the water after I plopped the cast in that tiny little pocket. I didn't even think it was deep enough to hold the fish, but we've got our first brook trout of the day in the net, finally. On the hare's ear nymph, so that's actually a great sign. They're already catching fish. So get the hook out of this fish and get him back in the water. Here he is, guys, gorgeous brook trout. He's not very big, he's so pretty. So we'll go ahead and get this fish back in the water where he belongs. There he goes. Wow, that was a really cool catch. I'm mad I didn't have the camera on because it looked like I'd gotten snagged. How shallow it was, and then I just lifted it up and there was a fish on there. It was so cool. Oh, that's a good fish, really good brookie. Let's go. Grabbed it in super shallow water. Get in the net. Yeah, wow, guys, look at this fish. This is the type of brookie fishing I was expecting from that first creek this time of year, but fortunately it didn't pay off, so I'm glad we came over here because look at this brookie, guys. That right there is the type of fish we wanted to catch today. Here he is, guys, gorgeous fish. I mean, he's not very colored up, he's kind of dull, but if you take a look, if I can get a hold of him, I'm trying to keep him in the water for his health and all that, but I mean, those spots on him are so gorgeous. So get this fish back in the water in a minute, but wow, that was really, really cool. Here he is, guys. Really, really nice brookie out here on this creek. Let's get him back in the water. I guess we'll let him go. Oh, flopped out of my hands, but there he goes, down to this pool down here. He'll be fine down there, but wow, maybe there'll be another fish in this pool though. You never know, but yeah, what a cool catch. I mean, I just saw the indicator just take off upstream. I knew one had grabbed it. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see him. I'll zoom in. Next to that rock right there. There's a nice brookie sitting down there. He's trying to hide from me. He thinks I can't see him, but I can see him hiding under that rock right there. I guess that's where these fish go, in this low water when it seems like there's no fish in the creek. They're just hiding under rocks and stuff. It's really cool to see a nice sized brook trout right in front of me doing that. Oh my God! Big brookie just tried to eat the indicator. Well, I had to retie a new leader because I got snagged up in that tree branch. Now we're using a new nymph, same rig. Hopefully the big fish that tried to eat our indicator will come back and eat the nymph. Dry will probably also work, but oh, I can see him. He came over and looked at it, and then he swam back over to his hideout. He's a pretty big fish. I mean, he might be 7-8 inches long. So we'll just have to see if we can finally trick this fish. All right, well, he has not come back, so I think we're gonna give it a break. We will be back to that spot though before we leave, because we know that was a very big brookie. He came out, he ate my indicator on the first time through, and then the second time through, he darted out for a second, looked at the nymph, and then he swam back under his rock. So we weren't able to catch him yet, but I think if we go back there with a dry fly, and make a properly placed cast, he's an extremely catchable fish. Luckily, he was not sitting too far up there under the log. where it's kind of impossible to cast to. Otherwise, we would have had some problems. But no, you're sitting right in the easily accessible lower part of the pool. And yeah, make for a great opportunity that unfortunately we weren't able to take advantage of. Got him. There we go. Nice brookie. Wow. That was really cool. In this tiny little pocket up here, right at the very head of the creek literally comes out of the mountain 20 feet, like 20 yards in front of me. And we caught this really, really nice, maybe the longest fish of the day, just right here. So that was awesome to see that happen. I think this fish is actually smaller than that other one, but he's very, very close to the same size. And still a really, really fun catch. So there he goes back in the water nice and quick. I think we're gonna turn around, head back to the car. We'll stop at that one pool along the way and see if we can't pull out that nice big brookie we were seeing. And yeah, and then we'll be driving down to the next pull off and see what happens down there. So I think the phone battery is going to be a limiting factor today. I've been out for a while, and I can't really record too much more. And I didn't bring my charger with me, so unfortunately, I only have the time to fish a couple more pools on video. Especially if I'm catching fish, and it takes a whole lot longer. So, I'll try to hopefully come away with one or two more fish. I'll only stop at the good stuff. So we'll get in the car, keep driving, see what happens. Great looking spot coming up here. This is where I wanted to fish to begin with. So let's see if we can't pull a brookie out of here real quick. I'm sure they're in here for sure. I actually caught one here last time I was at this creek filming a video. So yeah, I'm expecting to get a bite. If not at the back of this pool, at least up at the head in that faster, deeper water. But I might spooch stuff standing this close. I mean, it is in the shade, but they probably still saw me anyway. Oh, he already attacked my indicator as soon as it hit the water. Maybe we'll try dry fly here. I know we're probably definitely going to catch one out of this pool either way. It just looks too good. But they are very active on top at this creek, more so compared to that other one. We only had one fish try to eat our indicator at the first creek, and here we've had it happen a couple of times. So thinking a dry fly might be the move, but we'll just have to wait and see. Ooh, there's one chasing up there. There's a bunch of fish up there. It's like a million of them. They're all pretty small. Good little undercut bank here. It's also very deep out in the middle, so I'm expecting there to be some brookies hanging out in here. I'd like the current to be moving a little faster though, for sure. That's what I don't like about these spots, but at least I know it holds fish. So maybe we can lure one out. Would be really cool. I know. Oh my God, he's attacking the indicator. That must be a pretty big fish up there. Jeez. Why can't they just take the nymph? You know what I'm saying? Make this a whole lot easier. Ooh, I just had one eat the caddis in this little pocket, and I tried to turn on the camera, and by the time I turned on the camera, he had already fallen off. That's cool though, they're eating the dry. Well, we are off the water, heading back to the car. I caught one more little one on a caddis off camera. I thought my phone died, so I wasn't even recording. It was like 2 inches long, so it doesn't matter. Had a bunch of other strikes. I fished for like another 20 minutes just for fun. Didn't land any, but they were all over the caddis. If only I used that from the start, you know. But yeah, so overall, good day. 4 fish. 3 of them I got on camera. I missed a bunch on this creek, and I even had some action at the first creek, even though we didn't land any there. So yeah, overall, great day of native brook trout fishing. Weather's just perfect. I mean, might be the best day of the year to be out here. It's